Hi, this is Christian, and welcome back to NFL Updates Express, your weekly dose of NFL news. Coming your way, conference championship game predictions. Can Derrick Henry do it again? It's a big-time matchup, the AFC Championship, as the heavily underdog Tennessee Titans, the 6th seed, travel to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri to take on Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Now, both games were pretty dramatic. We had the Titans, no one thought they would be here. They took down the heavily favored number 1 seeded Baltimore Ravens after their big-time win against the Patriots in the wild card round, and now the Titans are just 60 minutes away from playing in their first Super Bowl since the early 2000s. For the Chiefs, it looked like they were dead in the water. I actually called the game over. I thought after the 24-0 deficit, I was like, there is no way. It's just not the Chiefs' day, and there'll be a lot of questions in the offseason. But no, here we are. Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, along with Damian Williams, led an offensive onslaught in the game's final 3 quarters after falling behind 24-0 in the first. And they ended up winning the game by a whole 20 points, 51-31 the final score in that one. Now, I'm really excited to see this game. Derrick Henry, well, he's going to have to be a factor for Tennessee, because if he's not, I don't see them having much of a chance. On the Chiefs side, well, we know their offense is elite, but can their defense hold up against Henry? We'll have to see about that. Now, the Titans and Chiefs both have momentum, and so I don't think that will come into play. I think it will be whoever runs the ball best. And with that, Tennessee does run the ball really well. I really want to pick the Chiefs here, but something just tells me they're going to fold in the game's final moments. And with that, I'm going to take the big upset. The Tennessee Titans, well, hey, you're going to the Super Bowl. It's a big-time matchup for the NFC Championship game, and it's the 2-seeded Green Bay Packers and the number 1 seeded San Francisco 49ers. Now, both teams had great showings in the divisional round, obviously getting a win, but the Packers and 49ers had pretty comfortable leads. Now, the Packers nearly blew it, but came up clutch in the game's final moments as Aaron Rodgers' 2 big fourth-quarter passes, including one a beauty sideline to Davante Adams, and then a questionable one to Jimmy Graham, but they ruled that it was a first down because they couldn't really tell if it was a first down or not. But I'm not trying to take away from the Packers' big-time win. They had a great time getting the lead, and then their defense was able to make just enough plays to shut down Russell Wilson and advance to this spot. Now, the 49ers, the last time they played the Packers, they dominated them. It was 37-8. And so, I mean, obviously the Packers have a lot to do. But the 49ers, I mean, I think they're probably the best team remaining right now. I know what the Chiefs did in the last game against the Texans, but the 49ers are the most complete team in all of football right now. They can run the football well, they have a great defense, and then they have a quarterback that doesn't really make a lot of mistakes, and that's really a winning formula. Green Bay, they're a pretty solid team, but they're kind of up and down for me, and they play to the level of their competition and really can't close teams out the way I'd like. And so with that said, I think I'm going to take the San Francisco 49ers to win and advance to the Super Bowl in Miami. The player of the week, well, it's no other than Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes. Now, after being down 24-0 in a rough start, the Chiefs offense erupted. 5 touchdown passes and 321 yards passing gets Patrick Mahomes the player of the week for NFL Updates Express. For the divisional round recap, we had the San Francisco 49ers dominating the Vikings. Now, the Vikings did hold their own for a half, but the second half was completely dominated by the defense of the Niners, and they were able to hold on 27-10. The next game, the biggest upset of the postseason, as the number 1 seeded Baltimore Ravens went down to the red-hot Tennessee Titans 28-12 with Derrick Henry and Ryan Tannehill coming through clutch. Then one of the most wild games that you'll ever see, the Texans were up 24-0 going into the second quarter, but the Chiefs went on a 51-7 run and then ended up winning the game by 20 points, 51-31, the final score in that one. And then finally the NFC Divisional game, Green Bay and Seattle, and Green Bay held on late after a furious Seattle rally to win the game at Lambeau, 28-23.